guys, welcome back. So today I have a flip through of my latest art journal that I just finished. This was a journal that was gifted to me by a friend and I have been slowly working through it. So I started it in April and it is now June. So about 2.5 months. So I didn't really have any goals with this journal. It was very sort of free form. I did want to make a dent in these stickers that I have because it's an overwhelming amount. So you'll see a lot of stickers in here. I also tried to use more paint in the backgrounds, or that were backgrounds that I created. So like this watercolor piece is mine, and then I had painted the background here in acrylic. And then this is an original painting that I did in watercolor, and then I ended up turning this into a sticker. Lots of glitter as per usual because I can't get away from it. I love glitter. And then there were some metallic watercolors that I used. There was some like manifestation journaling in here, but sometimes there was no intention behind anything. It was more like I wanted to just play and be loose about everything and not really have too much thought behind any of it. This was one that I did here, I believe. I will link it. This again was more like a full moon manifestation type spread. Some wax paper. So a lot more paint, I think, in this one than I usually use. Usually I use like magazines for backgrounds or things like that. I have used scrapbook paper, but this time I just used a lot more like original backgrounds because I upload them into my Patreon. So then I have all these backgrounds to work with. This also was, I think this was a new moon piece that I did. It's again just an extension of like my current style, colorful, glittery. I started to do some spraying. I have a bunch of like glimmer mists and I tried to use those in here as well. This was also like a self-love entry. This is a drawing that I started to paint in. I was trying to paint it in watercolor, but it was too, as you can see down here, the background's too dark. So in retrospect, I should have gessoed this and then drawn on top of the gesso, and I didn't do that. So I lost courage basically with this drawing because I then tried to use a Posca to kind of cover, but now the skin, like, there's two different colors. Yeah, so I lost my way with this one. And then also I get really, when it comes to like drawing people or like human I get very tight, and it's based on just insecurity that it won't come out how I picture it in my head, right? In my head I picture it in a certain way, and then when I draw it, I'm happy with the drawing. Like, I'm always happy with like the pencil outline, but then when it comes to painting it, there's a block there that I have to work through. I have a painting that I drew Frida Kahlo on a canvas, and like it's been sitting there for months because I'm too scared to just paint it. Anywho, this was another manifestation spread, and yeah, I just wrote that on there. Same with this. This was a prompt for Messy May, the scraps one, and I think this one is a video too, which I'll link. This was just playing around with like two different pieces of a magazine. Like the tail is from one page and the girl's from another page. Yeah. This was a more recent one. And this is one that I also posted on Instagram, trying to get those stickers dwindle down. And then here I started, because of how this how the pages, it created creases, and now I just like, I'm not vibing with it. I really like the idea of her kind of resting on the moon, but I don't know that I'll come back to this because it's just not really working for me. But I have been known to come back into a journal and start messing around with it once it's done. So I left this page as is. So yeah, that is it. Very fun journal. I enjoyed it. This is one of my favorite sizes. It's like a 6x6. It's just very easy to create and like create something beautiful without like feeling overwhelmed by the size of the page. So yeah, a lot of fun with this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through, and I want to thank you so much for stopping by. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.